flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Ooh, a big lift from the coverage team there, and that has got to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Set, ready, set.
The third down run with Blue. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Set, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, ready.
First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Virginia. He has this down to the 34. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Okay, right. Blue, right.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's hut.
He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down, Giants.
Here we go. Hut.
That one socked right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
A loss of 6 yards.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Ready.
Bring the tight end in motion.
44-yard line.
Up the middle, Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
50, green.
At the 44-yard
Ready,
line.
ready. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game.
On the double.
So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
Deep ball.
Torrey Taylor on to punt.
Taylor in punt
And they could really use a good one here. Gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Giants and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Down.
Rebel on the coverage.
Black 40. Black ultra. Yellow blue. Cut, cut.
3rd and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right through. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
First down.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
Watch 45. Right.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts from the 16. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
Pickens motioning left.
Ready.
Looking to throw here. Throw secured by George Pickens. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Third and 6.
Yellow.
Throw here, third down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Fourth down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And their last drive did end in points.
Ready.
Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll start with a give to Davis. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Ready. Come on, set. Block 40. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Set.
The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Yellow, 43. Cut.
Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
Drill, 52.
First and 10 at the 39.
He's going to throw it again. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Ready. Ready.
Cowboys 35.
Davis gets it from the gun. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy that first down at the 30.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they come away with some points on that series.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Has it at the 37. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception. Dropped it incomplete on first down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Okay, ready?
3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready. 38. Ready.
Pass play coming here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down. Back to throw. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 13-yard line.
Ready, go. Cut.
They're going to try and throw it here. Brought in. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
The Cowboys first down.
Ready.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
The give, it's Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2.
Cowboys 7.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Giants getting one more series here before the half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here.
10 black. Cut.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Giants first down.
Set.
Here's a throw. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Oh, Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down, the Giants.
Zone read. They'll give it to Davis. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
He's taken down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Escapes the pocket. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Davis takes it straight ahead. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Going for it with Davis. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Back now, pressure coming. Coming in the goal line. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 45. Wide.
Working now from the gun. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push the lead up to 12. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returning in from the 16. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys about set to take over. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready?
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They'll work against the blitz. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Lou gets the handoff. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Yellow, go.
Now looking to throw. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Ready?
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Ready?
Andrew Makuba on the coverage.
Blue, 32. Ready?
Looking in the air here. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Ready? Yes. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now is Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Luke knocks it through, and the lead is back down to 9.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Giants offense all set to get started. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we set.
1st down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Catch is made in close. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Ready,
Giants
ready.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
Cowboys 10.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Right.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Down.
Brings
Hut,
up
hut.
2nd and
Black
4
40.
at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Complete.
Set.
Brings up 3rd down
Ready.
and 4.
Dropping back to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Incomplete.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fields this at the 19. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way if they can keep this up to closing this one out. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Cut, cut.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Another 3 and out.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
2nd and 12.
Blue,
At the 34-yard
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made near the edge. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a gain
A
of
less
4.
than ideal
Brings
3rd
up
and 8 here.
3rd and 8.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Making the call himself. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
It's 4th
Let's
down.
go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds his man over the middle. And this is through the midfield stripes and onto the Giants side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants 45-yard line.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's got cold at the spot. He won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I'll throw it. He has room past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Davis will get in on the option. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready. 33. Shoot. Yellow. 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Davis up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
45-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Hand off here to Davis. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Cut.
2nd down run by Davis. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready. Cut.
And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants close to another step towards perfection, 15-0. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 14. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 21.
He's going to throw this one. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Offense to the line. Second down.
Blue, hut.
Pass play now. On him again, and he goes down again. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Hut, hut.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready?
Looking to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Faster.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
A big gain on the play, but it leads to fourth down.
Ready?
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ready? Yellow, hut.
It's an option right that begins this drive. They pitch it to him. And he has the Giants' first down. It's indeed a Giant run, partner. That locks up this victory.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another